Stars, I'm a fool for your love.
So siguro ito yung pwede nating abangan sa pares sa teams ngayon.
Indeed, at nakita natin, dalawang teams na maglalaban for that redemption. This is third series, Game 1, Happy Feet Emperors versus Cignal Ultra Warriors. Sino ang mas malakas? Sino ang mas uhaw sa panalo, mga kaibigan? But Happy Feet Emperors, they do have the first ban. Selena will be removed. Alam naman natin yan na ng ating first day ng ating league, ang daming beses na pick yung Selena because of the trap as well. Providing vision inside the brush area is really necessary since a lot of rotations is really happening on this patch.
Of course, the coaches are allowed during the drafting stage. Nakita nyo ngayon yan, si Coach Bluffsy para sa Happy Feet Emperors. Sa kabila, of course, sorry, for Cignal Ultra Warriors, Happy Feet Emperors, they will ban out yung Cho alongside the Selena. Selena, isa sa mga successful na heroes for sure the Cignal Ultra Warriors. We know na championship caliber din ang pick na to para sa team. So Happy Feet Emperors, ayaw na lang magulat. Eh, di ba no, the Kaja, like we said, isa sa mga priority ban ng mga teams ngayon.
Indeed, and also the Harriet. Alam natin yung Harriet, even though na-nerf siya previously, tingin ko hindi na kailangan ng stun eh. It's all about using your Zaman Force to dish out structural damage in tier 1 on the tier 1 turrets and also capitalizing on your map advantage.
Yeah.
So first pick naman sa Happy Feet Emperors, alam natin na Grok is really good when it comes to isolating heroes using the Guardian's Barrier, especially most of the time is nangyayari yung mga pick-offs sa loob ng jungle area. So using the Guardian's Barrier on a very nice choke point plus the wild charge, ang lakas ng burst potential.
Kimi and Diggy, Cignal Ultra Warriors will pick the back-to-back heroes na hindi masyado nakikita natin na combination ng heroes. So I really feel like Cignal Ultra Warriors have studied something during the break that we had been between our broadcast schedules. And nakikita natin ngayon that Cignal Ultra Warriors will put up the Diggy with this Kimi na hindi masyado nakikita. Like we said, this Harley is such a priority pick for Happy Feet Emperors, enough to put it at the first set of picks. Second pick siya ngayon on top of the Thams. I'm not sure if this Harley can bring Happy Feet Emperors a good victory dahil una sa lahat, maaga masyado yata napili. And pangalawa, I think Harley is not that good in the meta just because of the fact that pwede siyang i-counter ng mga players. But
Indeed.
of course, kapag kabisado mo nga naman yung Harley, siguro iba nga namang klase yung pwede mo maibigay.
Pati medyo delikado rin siya eh, kasi merong reverse time din si Diggy. And the way Cignal Ultra Warriors were able to draft this one out, nag-secure agad sila ng Kimi plus the Diggy. Diggy, the time bomb, at least dalawang time bomb lang sa first sa first wave, clear out agad yun. Bibigyan nila sa Kimi. With that, mas mabilis ang rotation ng Cignal Ultra Warriors and also utilizing the Franco while in their favor, so they have the advantage when it comes to the brushes.
Oh, yeah.
Yung gang potential mas mataas.
Definitely. I think yung brush dito is already a problem for Happy Feet Emperors, like the vision, because of the fact na merong ang Diggy bombs na pwedeng magabang and also of the Franco na pwedeng maghatak out of the vision zone. Also have to take note, dahil sinabi mo na mabilis sila mag-clear ng wave because of the Kimi, because of this Diggy, also have to take note na kapag gusto nyo na mag-invade, meron kang Franco na pwedeng mag-reset nung kalaban, reset nung jungle buff, which is so annoying to face.
Indeed. Kasi isipin mo yun, kung sakaling hindi mo makuha, kung sakaling hindi mo mahatak yung hero, mahatak mo yung creeps. Which is, ang daming oras na kaya mong ibigay para sa team mo.
Exactly.
Parang sinayang mo yung oras nung hero na kumukuha ng buff na yun for at least 30 seconds, which is a lot on the play sa MLBB. Sobrang laki talaga.
I love this ka dito, pick mula sa Cignal Ultra Warriors. Imagine kapag tatalon kasi di ba yung Harley with the Deadly Magic combination, what you normally do is to jump in, syempre, with your Space Escape, and then syempre, kailangan mo pa maghintay ng cooldown bago ka makaalis doon. And that is more than enough time para ma-burst down ka ng Kadita. So if this Kadita plays really well, and this Sanya, we know that he plays a really good Kadita. If he's able to trap this Harley, or bait the Harley to jumping forward and bursting him with the ultimate, kayang-kaya ito ng Kadita for sure.
Indeed, pati yung naka-potential ng Breath of the Ocean, napakalaking bagay nun. So at least, buy a lot of time for the rest of Cignal Ultra Warriors to respond sa mga gagawing aggression ng Happy Feet Emperors. But then again, let's talk about Happy Feet Emperors here. They have the Hanzo. Hanzo, alam na natin yan, blue buff steal, ang laki ng potential nila for early aggression. Again, with the help of power of nature from the Grok and also the steal from Hanzo, baka maubusan ng blue buff ang Cignal Ultra Wars dito. At kailangan ng tagal na i-capitalize yung ganitong klaseng aggression early game para at least makakuha nila, get that early momentum against Cignal Ultra Warriors.
This is just an amazing pick. Aljus, ang kanilang pinili instead of the Leomord. What does it give them? It will give them that vision sa Hanzo. No matter what happens, alam ni Aljus kung nasan yung main hero ni Hanzo. And this Hanzo will not have a good time dahil lagi siyang pupuntahan ng Aljus whenever the ultimate is available. This game might be late. Might come to a late game. Kasi I think that yung lineup ng para sa teams, they wanna transition into the latter stage of the game. Hindi naman siguro sobrang late, but I think that 16 minutes at least. 16 minutes at least. Which will then put the Cignal Ultra Warriors, the Combat Kings, to their familiar play. Gustong-gusto nila ng mababagal na laro because that's how their tempo is. Yung tempo nila hindi mabilis, mabagal yung tempo nila. That's why they want this sort of lineup, and I think that they will be super comfortable with this.
Indeed. So, ang kailangan gawin ngayon ng Happy Feet Emperors dito is, again, control the momentum, invade the jungle of Cignal Ultra Warriors, capitalize on their advantage if they were able to get that. Pero Hanzo, ang hirap kasi, meron tagang Aljus eh.
Yeah.
Kumaga parang yung presensya ng Hanzo mo is mapipilit lang na kailangan bumalik bago dumating yung Aljus. Pero ito na nga mga kaibigan, pumunta na nga tayo sa ating third series, Game 1, Happy Feet Emperors versus Cignal Ultra Warriors. Happy Feet, Cram, using the Grok, Mr. V para sa Akai, RB naman para sa Tams, and MB para sa Hanzo, and Dan sa kanyang Harley.
Sa kabila, you have Cignal Ultra Warriors, you have few on the Kimi, but napaagang invade dito. S will not connect with the hook, the iron hook, which is interesting. So ang ginawa dito ng Happy Feet Emperors na adjustment is, dahil mabilis ka naman mag-clear ng wave in Cignal Ultra Warriors, they put in more heroes into the mid lane para mas mabilis sila mag-take, which will then help them get the buff. Now the second wave, mas mauuna pa rin sila dito. This power of the Akai, with of course the blender, it is enough to clear out the wave as soon as possible. And dati kasi yung Grok, di ba, mabilis talaga siya mag-take ng wave comparably sa Grok. But because of the Akai, and nakita ng mga teams ngayon, binavalue na nila yung damage na yung makukuha mo sa blender, mas mabilis nga sila mag-take with the Akai.
Kaso magiging problema dito, yung Cignal Ultra Warriors, alam nila na walang tao sa top lane. So okay, bigay tayo ng 4 na hero dito. Wala silang gagawin. Since they saw the Grok trying to control the Aljus on the bottom lane and also forcing the Akai to come with him. So an early takedown when it comes to turrets for Cignal Ultra Warriors. Pwede natin kung ano magiging response dito ng Happy Feet Emperors. But for sure, hindi pa gaano kabilis or wala pa sila gaanong item for them to take this turret as fast as the early aggression of Cignal Ultra Warriors plus the Kimi as well.
Actually, parang gusto ko nang baguhin yung sinabi ko kanina na baka mag-late game tayo. I think that Cignal Ultra Warriors have transitioned into taking this in a much faster pace. Ginawa dito ni Kimi yung sulit card na talent. So that allows him to snowball faster. And I think that Cignal Ultra Wars are also gearing up for few to be successful. Why did I say that? Nag-push sila sa top lane gamit ang 4 heroes nila. Hindi sila kumuha na kill muna. Which means na hindi sila gano'ng kataas in terms of experience, but in terms of the gold and in terms of the objectives, they will pull far ahead. And we know that this Kimi, dahil meron nga naman siya ng sulit card, mas mabilis siya mag-snowball and nag-hook connection doon. They wanna go for the Hanzo this time, but Hanzo of course, yung ano lang niya, yung Otlum lang niya yun. Oy!
Oo, medyo mahirap pa nga. Mr. V trying to hanapin niya kung sino yung hanapin niya makakuha si Kimi, but unfortunately, masakit pa rin talaga ang damage ng Kimi dito. Since he went for a mage emblem, mga kaibigan, binuff ang first kill ni Kimi. Mas malaki yung base damage siya compared to the previous patch, and that's why mage Kimi is the current meta right now, other than the jungle emblem itself. So, pero tingin ko, with that early aggression, sa ginawa nila na tinake down agad nila yung top lane, medyo mahihirapan ang Happy Feet Emperors dito na mag-respond, especially owning that the turtle lane or the turtle will respond on the top lane.
I like this choice of talent para kay Yako. Went for the high and dry instead of the usual na the bounty hunter, which allows Yako to not be pressured sa pag-participate sa mga teamfights. Mag-farm lang siya ng farm, pero may jump lang kay RB dito. D popping the time's journey, but he's already under effect of deadly magic and he will burst down. Samantala dito na si Eson, dito na si Disanya. Tumama yung stun dito. The ultimate, of course, malakas ka. Dito, nakuha na silang isa at may hatak pa si Eson. That's actually the ultimate and he gets the kill. By the way, Tets is not playing. It's Eson ngayon. One of the few chances that we will get to see this player play for Cignal Ultra Warriors.
Indeed. At ang laki din ng ang laki ng binigay na space dito ni design niya para sa rest of the team niya. Ocean's Audacity into a Breath of the Ocean, wala na agad magagawa. Plus rough waves, lusaw talaga lahat. Kahit yung tank, isipin mo, well, he is able to burst out the Akai and also the Grak. And what more kapag nahuli pa nila yung Harley?
You also have to take note, ang lakas ng burst out potential ng isang Aljus dun sa Spirit or sa clone ng isang Hanzo. So yung Hanzo, kahit pa sabihin natin makapag-free farm siya, kaya pa rin siyang pigilan ng isang Aljus talaga. This is why when you're playing the Hanzo, almost always ayaw mong kalaban yung Aljus.
Kailangan talaga if you're going to get that Hanzo.
Wow,
wild charge. Mukhang makakulit siya that time. Oh, pero makakuhuli pa Izon. Mr. V mukhang gamitin niya ang Hurricane Dance. Few naman sa backline. Si Izon mukhang ma-isolate dito. Mahahatak pa rin niya si Mr. V. But the damage from Few, the normal attack niya is napakasakit pa rin given the fact na he went for a mage talent. At again, Cignal Ultra Warriors able to get that exchange, 2-for-1 exchange. He might be able to get another turret here in the top lane. Kontrolado plus the time bomb and also the reverse time. Hindi pa rin sila tapos. Si Tan naghahanap ng isa pang kills. He's able to take down Few. Pero si Tan meron siyang blue buff, so he might be able to take down another hero here on the side of Cignal Ultra Warriors. Plus the poker tricks. Reverse time will be used in his favor, but unfortunately the damage has been dealt while exposing the middle turret for Cignal Ultra Warriors.
So nakakuha na Tore ang Cignal Ultra Warriors sa may mid lane. Tapos nakakuha rin sila ng tier 2 turret dun sa may top lane in exchange for 2 kills. Is that a good trade? I think it is. At this early stage, hindi pa ganun ka-punishing ang mga kills sa mga cores. Let alone kay Few na meron siyang solid card dito. So talagang kaya niya makakuha. Makabawi na ng napakadali even after that kill.
Makakahabol talaga yan.
You have to take note back during sa finals ng championship run, I mean, ng Cignal Ultra Warriors, sumikat yung Pew na Kimi ni Few. So, I think that while we see less of Kimi from Cignal Ultra Warriors, I think that Few, or Kimi on the hands of Few, still, may ano pa to, may asim pa to.
May asim pa rin talaga. Pati, kumbaga, being a comfort hero for Few here, ang laking impact na. Nice sidestep from MB, dodging that iron hook from Eson. Pero, parang mirror din ang ginagawa dito ng Happy Feet Emperors. Okay, sige, take down natin yung tier 1 turret ng Happy Feet Emperors. We will take down the tier 2 turret ng Cignal Ultra Warriors. But how fast can they respond? Kasi tingin ko hindi hihinto ang Cignal Ultra Warriors dito.
No, I don't think so. They have the Kimi. They can easily push this. For sure.
Mas meron pa silang time bomb to clear out the creep wave easily.
Exactly.
At unti-unti, binabasag ng Cignal Ultra Warriors ang tier 2 turret, but they saw the Hanzo. But keep an eye on this Aljus. Aljus pa rin talaga ang maghahabol dito para sa Hanzo. He just need to get that stacks as early as possible. Okay, 4-1 tayo, pero once na nakuha tayong stacks, it's go time.
Yeah. It's a little bit of dash. The turret will fall. Eson, naghahanap ng angulo dito. Nag-courage mask na sila, so they have the faster speed as they want to go to the mid lane. Unfortunately, masyado na silang late dito. So, even after the trades, 4-4. Naku po, nagkamali yata ng pasok dito si Clam. Nahuli nga si Eso dito, kinagat na siya at patay na nga yung Grak. It comes the ultimate from Nakalit as well. Time journey committed, but Few will fall. It comes the Aljus, papunta sa likod. Gusto niya si Tan, usang smack sa baba. Naku, napatay na nga niya. It comes the Hanzo as well. Pero sabi ni Yako, hindi, mabilis ako maglakad. Aalis na ako dyan. At ang ganda namang stun nun. Huli na naman ni Disanya. Tatlo na ang napatumba sa Happy Feet Emperors and Eson almost connecting with the Iron Hook.
At nakita nila na si Yako ginamit na yung kanyang ultimate para sa Kaitan, pero wala na sagad sila magiging respond. Kahit pumasok dun si Hanzo, he cannot dish out a lot of damage kasi kulang sila, na-outnumbered na sila ng Cignal Ultra Warriors. And also, nice pick off. Kimi with the BOD and also an Arcane Boots here. At tingin ko mukhang kukuha pa siya ng isa pang lifesteal item dito. Baka mag-ice Queen 1 na si Few looking at these current items here.
What we're seeing is a little bit of lead para sa Cignal Ultra Warriors. 3,000 ang kanilang lamang after that engagement. Napatay agad doon si Few. Pero the thing with the Harley kasi, it's almost an all-in type of hero sa professional matches. Like sa pub, siguro pwede pa natin sabihin na pwede siya magpitas-pitas. But during 5v5 engagements, medyo all-in ka. Kasi if you pop your Deadly Magic, you have to focus on that hero. Otherwise, sayang yung Deadly Magic mo.
Indeed.
That's why, even when they were able to kill a Few, ang laki nung kanilang ibinayad para dun sa kill na yun. Indeed, they were able to kill off 1, but they lost 3 in exchange.
At mukhang makakuha pa sila ng isa pang turret dito sa bottom lane. It comes the initiation, reverse time, into a reverse journey. Oh, the rough waves will also hit. They were able to take down the Grok. Pero si Tan, mukhang nasa backlines. Unti-unti nilang buhay niya, rough waves. Hindi tatama, pero ito na si Yako. Gigil with the sprint. Si Tan kailangan tumakbo with the stun as well. Mr. V, mukhang hindi ito makakatakas dito. Ason, we're able to take the front lines damage. When this is a tier 3 turret exposed on the hands of Cignal Ultra Wars. At mukhang hindi yata tayo aabot ng 16 minutes.
Hindi nga yata tayo late game dito. Dahil dun sa itemization, that's choices of talents dito ng Cignal Ultra Warriors, nagbago bigla yung landscape natin. We know already that they have the advantage during the early game. Sulit card para dun sa Kimi, allowed them to have an early item. At parang paano nila nagawang with Emperors, yung ginagawa ng Cignal Ultra Warriors. But we know na yung advantage talaga will always side on Cignal Ultra Warriors because they have so much early game. And Yaku as well went for the high and dry, which meant na hindi talaga siya mag-aabang ng late game. Rock and roll talaga to whenever a clash actually happens.
Oh, pati nakita natin yung itemization dito ni D at ni Yako, meron silang wooden mask. So again, the funneling factor ng wooden mask ng bagong roaming item dito is being utilized as perfect as they can. And also there's another courage mask here for Eson. Kaya sobrang bilis nila mag-rotate eh.
Yeah.
Pop lang ng courage mask with the additional movement speed and also attack speed, they're able to clear out the turret as soon as possible. So
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.